Hey, what's up everyone? This is Snackbox. Hope you all are having an amazing weekend. Guys, in this video we are going to snack some shards. I want to get those mythical Twysted Horns out of the Summon Rush event. And for that we need to get 10,000 points. Now in my other video I told you this is a bait probably, right? For people that don't have enough shards for upcoming events, for the next champ chase, because it's probably going to be part of a Titan Path event whatsoever. But I think I do have enough shards to complete both, or at least, you know, get as many points as I have to on the upcoming champ chase to be able to complete the Titan Path. If there is a Titan Path, if it's going to be a Hero's Path, I might be cooked, but yeah. I also don't have Shayak. I don't have the Pack Master. I was not playing during the fusion, so I would have to get him as well if I want to make the dog useful. I'm definitely going to go for the fusion, but I don't know if I'm going for the soul as well. Maybe they're going to put Shayak and the soul for the dog in the same Titan Path event or in the same Hero's Path. But yeah, either way, we're going to see. And it all comes down to if I can get Shayak as well in the upcoming events or not. And that will decide if I should go for the soul or not. But here, I definitely want to go for the mythical mats because I want to get the crown. I know it's going to get nerfed, but still, it's the only relic that I'm missing from the Chaos Awakes campaign. I pulled the other mythical relic. I hope I can get it. That would be awesome if I can collect all the relics from this Chaos Awakes campaign. So I'm gonna open some primal shards here, some void shards, and then do the rest with the mystery shards. I want to save as many ancients and sacreds as possible. And yeah, we do have a pretty good progressive chance event at the moment for non-voids. We have Elva in here. We have a new champion in here. I'm not really aware of what this champion does. But we also do have Glaycat in here. I hope I'm saying the name right. Pretty awesome champion. Very sneaky with his passive. His damage boosting passive. Does a lot of buffs as well. Is a reviver. Awesome Sylvan Watchers champion. And then we have Pytheon and Duchess. Both are pretty well known. And yeah, some amazing epics actually as well. Ugo. Yeah, so these are pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Then for the voids, it's also a very high quality progressive chance event with Senna, Siphi, Raka, Godseeker, and Ursula, I think is the name. So Senna is basically, you know, one of the best Chimera revivers when it comes to damage. I use Siphi a lot, all right? This is probably my main reviver, my go-to reviver for Chimera. And then Raka is also not bad, especially for Faction Wars Heart now. There are not many Orc revivers in that faction. Obviously, you have the Epic Taguar, but Raka is definitely much better in my opinion. Godseeker, still used in a lot of comps, but yeah. Enough talking. I want to get Senna, right? That would be awesome if I could get Senna. And then for Epics, I would choose Godseeker. Maybe I can empower her. And then for the non-voids, I want to get this guy right here. That would be amazing. And then maybe Taguar for some empowerments. Or actually, let me check if my Ugo is already +4 or not. So my Ugo is actually at +3. So I could definitely use another copy. So I'm gonna put in Ugo in here and hope for the +4. That would be amazing. My Ogrins are also very, very weak. So a +4 Ugo would definitely help. So yeah, let's see. I'm actually going to start off with the void shards. Let's do a single pull. Let's see what we can get. All right. I'm actually very far from Mercy. Like the last, 10, 20 shards or something, or was it 30? Something like that. Let me actually check. I had a legendary pull, which was Supreme Galax. So yeah, it's not really likely that I get a legendary champion here. So actually it was 94 shards ago when I pulled the last legendary champion. I hope that's right. I'm not sure if I started counting my shard pulls again with the RSL helper. I'm not quite sure, but I'm just gonna assume it is. And yeah, so let's do 210 pulls and maybe we can get a legendary. Who knows? you never know if you don't try, right? All right, all rares so far. There are also not many void legendaries that I would need. So we got a God Seeker here, which is cool. That's another empowerment. 25x also hit. We got 2 epics in here, which is pretty nice in a 10 pool outside of a 2x. Now let's do another 10 pull. Oh, it's very laggy. That might be promising. Alright, alright, alright. Nothing here so far. And ooh, this seems like an all rare pull. Yeah, so all rares. As expected, but that's cool, that's alright. Now let's get to the juicy part. In case you missed it, in my last chart pull, I actually pulled 2 mythicals in like 12 shards outside of a 2x. So, and like not even close to mercy. So everything is possible, right? Like it's not like 2x events are guaranteeing you to not hit the mercy. It's just, you know, a better chance, right? To not hit the mercy and pull one early. But really, you know, a 1% chance instead of a 0.5% chance, there's not much of a difference, right? Yes, it's double the chance, but 1% is still 1%, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not really a fan of 2x events, but obviously if you want to maximize your chances, it's definitely a good choice to wait for 2x events. I'm gonna pull my primal shards here one by one. So let's start with the first one. Ooh, it's very laggy for some reason, and I don't know why. Okay, we start off with a rare. I don't know what's going on. Something is wrong with the game. It is very laggy. Maybe it's me, or is it the game? I'm not sure. Could be both though. Oh, now it's working better. I remember early on when I was pulling shards and the game would freeze in the loading sequence from the shard pull, and then a legendary would pop up. So that was kind of amazing. So that almost always made me feel like, oh, when it's loading longer than usual, I might pull something great here, but it's not always the case. Okay, we got another epic. So we got a 25x on Ugo. But that's not really what we want, right? We want to see that red. Alright, sorceress. Also, I might have to open up a couple of mystery shards, which I'm going to do off camera, obviously, to get to the 10,000 points, because I want to save as many sacred shards and ancients as I can for upcoming events and tournaments, whatever is coming next. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and finish up the summon rush that way, collect the mythical mats, and then craft the mythical material in the end. Nothing so far. Okay, okay, okay. Come on. No Lego too, like. Can we get at least a legendary? Okay. Another epic. Duke. Use him a lot in Cintranos and actually in Faction Wars Heart as well. Pretty solid epic. So that's definitely an empowerment. Magma Blood. Come on, come on. Candle Guard. Nope. That's not it. I think we're gonna do the last 10 in a 10 pull. Gladiator. And a lot of rares, man. Alright. Now, let's do a 10 pull. And there we go. Okay, Okay. Get another epic. Didn't hit the progressive here yet. Alright. So, no legendary, no mythical. I mean, I can't complain really. You know, I did get a lot of mythicals in the last couple of months from really the least amount of shards you could think of. So, I cannot complain about this. But now let's actually check where we are sitting at in terms of points. So I'm at 8,500 points. So I need another 1,500. And I'm gonna do that actually with my mystery shards. So I wouldn't need to open up 1,400 something. Yeah, I will do that actually, use my mystery shards and then maybe pop one ancient shard to finish up the rest, which is like 20 points. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, all my mystery shards went poof. And we are exactly at 10,000 points. So let me collect these juicy rewards real quick. 15 fragments as well. That means I can skip, you know, one of the other events and tournaments. Probably gonna be one of the dungeon divers. And yeah, we will see what the champ chase is gonna look like. But the books here are very juicy, and the Twysted Horns is what I'm really after. And now we will see if it was worth it or not. Let's start with the epic Chaos Awakes material. And we get a rare. This is not a good sign. Not a legendary. Oh, we get a Lego, a Wand of Submission. I'll take it. At this point, I'm getting close to having enough of those. But I won't say no to this one. It's probably one of the best legendary relics there is. And now, the highlight of this Summon Rush event. Can we hit the 20%? Let's see. And we got another Skull of Treason. I mean, at least it's from the Chaos Awakes campaign, so that's a good thing, but man, I was really hoping for another mythical relic. Let me actually show you my Chaos Awakes relics. So these are all the Chaos Awakes relics that I got. Do I have any of them equipped? So yeah, I have a couple of them equipped. This is actually a pretty nice stat stick, you know, if you need some accuracy. You can also get some crit damage from here. Not a lot, but still pretty nice to boost some stats. I do have a good amount of Skull of Treasons, and I don't really know where to use these relics. I tried something with Artec, but wasn't really worth it. I have the Covetous, which I'm probably gonna use on Titus, so that's gonna be used there. Luckily, I didn't pull that many pinions. I saw people getting like 5-6 pinions, and this is probably the worst relic out of the legendary or mythical, or in general, one of the worst relics from this group. Actually, let me take that back. I think this one is the worst. You know, when enemies steal, or let me show you here. When enemies steal or decrease the wearer's turn meter, the wearer instead loses 2% max HP for every 1% turn meter that would have been lost or stolen, and it can kill the wearer. So this is probably the worst relic in general. You basically just get killed. Your champions get killed if Armand's decreases the turn meter. So I don't really get what the purpose of this relic is. I mean, if you would rank it to 6, you know, you would lose less max HP than turn meter, but still, it's a very weird one. So yeah, I don't know. This one might end up as a chicken, and I'm just gonna feed it to other relics, I guess, or maybe I'll just hold on to it since it's from the Chaos Awakes group, and we don't know when these relics are coming back. So yeah. Anyway, I was hoping for a crown, didn't get it whatsoever. You never know if you don't try. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. It really goes a long way. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, see you in the next one.